Good afternoon, this is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak, and this is our video feature race of the week. We got Del Mar running now, and we're going to do the first race, graded stakes race from Del Mar. That's going to be on Saturday. That's the 9th race from Del Mar, the Grade 2 Yellow Ribbon Stakes, fillies and mares, a mile and a 16th on the turf course. It's going to go off at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, July 16th. Number one in here is going to be Fresh Feline for trainer John Sheriffs, and he has two horses in this race. He's going to have the breaking from the inside Fresh Feline, breaking from the outside is Carrie Bell. This is a wide open 9-horse field. I think any of the horses are capable of at least finishing in the top 3. I'm going to center around 4 horses, but as I said, any of them could at least hit the board. I'm not going to play Fresh Feline, but from the inside pose should save all the ground under Victor Espinoza. Nancy From Nairobi's number 2, and this one's a solid contender in here. Comes off a troubled 6th place finish in the Grade 1 Gamely. That was at 9 furlongs on the turf course. And that ended a 3-race win streak. And part of that 3-race win streak was a win in the Grade 2 Royal Heroine at Santa Anita. Now Mike Smith is going to get aboard today. This one should be sitting mid-pack, maybe a little bit further back, and trying to rally in the stretch. Her Eminency is number 3. This one's not in the best form right now, but she did win the Grade 1 QE Second Cup at Caneland last fall, and she was second in the Grade 1 Del Mar Oaks at Del Mar last year. Now her 3 starts this year, she was 4th in the Buena Vista, that was a Grade 2. She was 5th in the Santa Ana, that was a Grade 2. And then we mentioned the Royal Heroine. She finished 5th in that race as well. Now she's been having a bit of trouble. She's been breaking from the inside post. She didn't break well last time, but she's capable of being up on the pace, and there's not a lot of pace in this race. Tyler Bays is riding, aggressive rider. If she breaks clean, don't be surprised if she's close to out and she runs a much better race this time. Prize Exhibit is number 4. The last 4 starts hasn't hit the board, but look at that Del Mar turf record from last year. Won the Grade 2 San Clemente, was 3rd in the Grade 1 Del Mar Oaks, and was 2nd in the Yellow Ribbon last year. So coming from well off the pace, obviously needs some pace help, needs some racing luck. May not get either, but possibly, if she's able to put it all together and everything falls her way, she could certainly outrun her odds. Majestic Heat will be the next one in line, number 5 for Flavian Prat, probably the best turf rider in Southern California, and Richard Mandela, the trainer, good jockey trainer team as well. This one came off of a layoff on June 17th at Santa Anita against Optional Claiming Company, and earned her best career speed figure coming from off the pace. Her first start in 8 months, winning that race. Now she could certainly move forward here. She did win an Optional Claiming race at Del Mar on the turf course last summer, and she was 5th in the Del Mar Oaks. She wasn't quite as good as these last year, but right now, coming off of that layoff, best career speed figure, in good form, lightly raced, a lot of promise. I would not be surprised if she moved forward and was able to compete against Stakes Company. The next one's going to be Finest City. This one's been in good form on the main track. This won the Great Lady M at Los Alamitos. That was a Grade 2 race, and then was 3rd in the Grade 1 Vanity Mile behind some good fillies. Beholder, Stellar Wind was 2nd in there. So that was a really good effort on the main track last time. Ran on the turf one time. It was a downhill turf race, and she finished 4th. She's got some decent turf breeding. She's in good form, and her numbers in her last 2 dirt races would translate well if she was able to handle the turf course, and she's capable of being forwardly placed, and that could be a plus in this race because, as I said earlier, there's not a lot of pace in the paper race. A Queen of the Sand is the next one. This one likes to do her best running in the stretch. She does like the Del Mar turf course. 7 starts with 2 wins in 3 seconds. So she'll probably be last early, and she'll try to rally and make a nice late run. It's possible she could hit the board. She's Not Here won this race last year under Mike Smith, but Mike Smith's not riding her. He's going to ride Nancy From Nairobi. But her last 5 starts, she's failed to hit the board. She's not in good form, but she does like this turf course. Not only did she win the Yellow Ribbon last year, but she did win an Optional Claiming race on the turf course at Del Mar last year as well. And then, as I mentioned, Carrie Bell for trainer John Sheriffs rounds out the field. One of 2 runners from him. He won this one won the Grade 3 Megahertz in January. Her recent form's not been as sharp, but if she bounces back and runs one of her better races, top 3 finish, not out of the question. And here's how we're going to play this race. Nancy From Nairobi is going to be my top choice. I think she can bounce back and run a better race here. Mike Smith riding is a plus. At inner post, she should be able to save some ground, pounce in the stretch. So I'm going to make a $20 win wager, actually, excuse me, a $16 win wager on Nancy from Nairobi. As part of our $40 wagers, we're going to play a $5 quinella. Now, Dalmar offers quinellas, and I like to play the quinellas in conjunction with win wagers and other wagers. So a $16 win wager on number 2, Nancy from Nairobi. We're going to play a $5 quinella, Nancy from Nairobi, with her eminency and Majestic Heat. And then we're going to play a $1 trifecta. We're going to put Nancy from Nairobi and Majestic Heat on top. We're going to put all in second. Then we're going to key number 4, Prize Exhibit, in third. This one's going to run late, likes this turf course, it could bounce back at better odds. So we'll go through those wagers one more time. $40 in wagers, $16 to win on number 2. A $5 quinella, 2 with the 3-5, and a $1 trifecta, 2-5 with all with 4. Trifecta costs 14, the quinellas are 10, and the win wager is 16. And you can also play 50-cent trifectas if you would like to at Dalmar. Now, if you want more Dalmar free selections, go over to horseracing.com, click on the Plays of the Day section. I'm going to have plenty of free picks from Dalmar throughout their summer meet. And also go over to pick6blog.com, where I'm going to be offering a daily double, pick 3, pick 4, pick 5, and pick 6 carryover tickets at Dalmar. So go over to pick6blog.com for the tickets, horseracing.com Plays of the Day section for daily plays from Dalmar. And that'll wrap up this video. We'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country.